Hey, everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. Well, it's another one of those days where Bitcoin is taking a big old shit. Yes, it happens. Welcome to the wonderful world of market manipulation and cryptocurrencies. Well, one thing I will say is that it's a buyer's market. It is a wonderful time to be buying in fear because this is when we want to be loading up, getting in on great quality projects. And like I said, today's title was Disco. Well, this would be it's the new LandWolf. I really do believe Disco is. And I want to go over a few points, a few facts. Like I said, I'm also here happy to answer any questions that you have on any other projects, look at some charts. This will probably be a pretty quick live stream, maybe 20, 25 minutes. Like I said, I got a few things I need to do today, but I appreciate the support. Give me some likes, some thumbs up. That really helps. Leave some comments, helps the algorithm. All of that stuff will help this get in front of more people, which builds a community and overall will just help the projects we talk about thrive that much more. So please, some likes will really, really be much appreciated. So with no further ado, let's have a quick look at Disco. Now, like I said, the markets are absolutely horrendous today, but you can see Disco is on I think, a bargain basement price right now. This is amazing. It's down 32% in the last 24 hours at a $1.3 million market cap. If you look at the overall chart, this actually looks really good. I mean, it has a massive pump. I mean, we ran it up. My first video, I think, was at 135K, 140K market cap. It ran all the way up to, what was that, $3.4 million market cap, roughly, at its all-time high. Had some sell-offs, ran up again. And like I said, keep in mind that this right here, these all-time highs were over last week, the last 10 days, when we had $19 billion liquidated from crypto. So absolutely insane. This is a perfect time. It held up so well during those crazy crypto liquidations. I think it was at 19 billion came out of crypto. Crazy. And like I said, it's been coming down a little bit, but realistically, I think this might even touch down to $1 million market cap just because of the market conditions. But I think it's going to bounce, and I really believe that this is going to fly up past all-time highs. The reason being is that Disco is way too strong of a narrative. It is way too good of a project to not hold up. The team is posting regularly. It's amazing artwork. The people that are involved are absolutely phenomenal. So keep all of that in the back of your mind. But the one thing that really stands out to me, and I wanted to show you this, is the bubble maps, okay? Because this really is not bad at all. When you look at a project of this size, there's a few wallets here that are connected, very small amounts. There's a few wallets here that are connected, very small amounts, okay? So very well distributed. Okay, so that's one thing to just keep in mind. Now, I want to show you some other projects. I wanted to show you Greepy here. And now this ran all the way up to like $7.7 million market cap. But when we were looking at this, man, I'm going to tell you, these things were so bundled. The bubble maps were horrific. The bubble maps aren't so bad now, but look at the sell-off on the chart. And when we were looking at this like a week ago, when we were looking at this was just like one solid cluster. This was like hundreds of wallets, hundreds. It was crazy, massive connections. And look at that. They're almost all empty. They're almost all gone. All the bubbles are almost gone. Imagine that. And then look at the market cap. Look here what it did. It ran from $7 million. It's down to 10x. It went from $7 million to $700,000 and what was that? October 25th October the 6th of October to the 21st of October. That was a 10x sell-off, and now those bubble maps don't look so bad. So all of those guys kind of dumped out. So who knows where this is going to go in the future, but I just wanted to show you that, right? Now, come over here and take a quick look at LandWolf. Now, this is the one, and this is why I say Disco, I believe, will overthrow LandWolf. It really will. And what's going to happen, right now, what LandWolf's at a $22.5 million market cap. And once we get Disco to a $25-30 million market cap, and it's going to create euphoria. It's going to create FOMO like you've never seen. And then after that, the sky's the limit. Could Disco fly up to LandWolf's old-time high of, $240 million? I think it could. But first of all, we need to crush this. We need to get Disco needs to get above, the market value of LandWolf. And I think that is in the realm of possibility. Why do I say that? Well, look at the bubble maps on LandWolf. It's sickening. It's absolutely disgusting when you look at this. Look at these bubble maps. Like, pull this crap out of here. Look at this. Okay, I'm just trying to get this out of there. Oh, shoot, I wasn't sharing that screen. So before I do this, look at this here. I'm sorry I didn't share the screen here for LandWolf. I was sitting there talking, and I think we were still on the greepy chart. Sorry about that. So look here. This is what I was saying. LandWolf ran all the way up to a $250 million market cap. And it basically has tanked down, as of December 16th, it pretty much tanked. And it's just been trading sideways at $18 to $25 million for the last year and a half. So for me, this is like a, zombie coin. It's just kind of just hanging in there. And like I said, when you look at the bubble maps, this is the thing that to me is like literally it's sickening. It really is gross. It's like, what in the hell? It's crazy. So like I said, when you pull out all of these bundles, like pull this bundle out, pull out this bundle, pull out this bundle, pull out this bundle, pull out that bundle. Like, it's all bundled. Like, it's crazy. Like, even these little ones, bundles. Look at these right here, bundles, right? Like, you start pulling all of these out. Like, what's left of actual holders? Almost none, almost no holders. So this is why when I look at the charts like LandWolf, I'm like, okay, there's so much more potential in Disco. Disco is such a better coin, better narrative, better artwork, better token distribution, better, a stronger team, stronger everything. And so for me, it's really easy in my brain for Disco to fly past LandWolf. Okay, so at a $1.3 million market cap, what is that? That's like what is that? Hold on, let me get my little calculator out here. Let's just see here. So 22,500,000 divided by, let's just go over and look at the exact market cap of Disco right now. Looks like it's a 1.27 million divided by 1,207,000 equals, that's a 17x. Okay, 17.7x. Let's say it's an 18x. We need to get Disco from here to do an 18x. That is very doable. Very much in the realm of possibility for Disco to do an 18x. Now, what's going to happen when you see Disco fly past the second and third largest Matt Fury play out there right now? Because it's pretty much Pepe, and then you've got Andy, LandWolf, Brett. You got some of those, but if you can see Disco, if Disco does a 17x from here and it surpasses LandWolf, that is when you're going to see FOMO kick in. Like, it's just going to go crazy. People are going to start talking about it. We've already got a lot of people covering this project. We got a ton of people talking about Disco, and what's going to happen is that you're going to get so many more KOLs, so many more people talking about Disco when this happens. And that's when the euphoria and that's when that FOMO is going to kick in. So like I said, guys, do your own research, do your own due diligence, not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I see, what I feel, what I think, and what I'm investing in. But I'm telling you, Disco has so much freaking potential. It really does. Like I said, out of all the Matt Fury plays, out of all the Matt Fury meme coins, the problem is everybody is scared shitless right now. And it's not that Disco's dumping because nobody believes in the project. It's that the overall crypto market is complete shit. I will state that again. The crypto market is complete shit. I just wanted to go over here to CoinGecko and just look at the charts here. I mean, everything's down. Look, it's like Bitcoin is like the new meme coin. Like, it's so volatile. Like, it's up $10,000 in a day, down $10,000 in a day. It's freaking insane. So like in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has dumped 4.8%, Ethereum 6.6%, BNB 2.8%. List goes on and on and on. And everybody's scared shitless. Nobody knows what's going on with the crypto market. Now, does that mean Disco's a bad buy? No. That just means buy in fear, people, because everybody's afraid. The reality is this is manipulation from, unfortunately, huge institutional money. Okay. All of the tariff scares, all of the stuff that's going on, the BlackRock and all of the money that's in, all the ETFs, unfortunately, it's made it so much easier for big money to manipulate the market. And that's exactly what's happening. Now, does that mean the bull run is over? No. That just means that they're shaking the shit out of it and they're scaring everybody to high hell. And people that are weak are selling out of fear. Okay. And what do we learn in crypto? What's the first rule? Buy in fear, sell in greed. Okay. They're trying to scare you. Don't let it work, people. Okay. Bitcoin's going to go back to all-time high and surpass it. I still believe we're going to see, 170, 160, 170K Bitcoin. That's my call. I think 160K, 170K Bitcoin is totally in the realm of possibility. I think an 8 to 10K Ethereum, totally in the realm of possibility. Okay. I think $800 Solana, totally in the realm of possibility. Still this bull run. I do believe that. And when that happens, that is when the euphoria kicks in. That's when everything goes freaking parabolic. That's when the coins like Disco, that's when the projects like Disco that have a strong community, have a strong token holder count, that are growing, that's when you're going to see these projects really take off. Is they're going to look for projects that have a strong floor, strong foundation, strong community, strong posts that are posting regularly. And that's when this is going to take off. And like I said, the moment we can get Disco past LandWolf, which is a 18x from here, totally in the realm of possibility. When that happens, euphoria, FOMO will kick in like a mofo. Like everybody's going to be sitting there just going, Disco. And then that's when this thing can run to the hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. Like I said, not financial advice, everybody, but this is where my brain goes. This is what I'm doing, and that's why I'm investing in it. This is what I see as a long-term hold project. So those are my thoughts. Okay, everybody, that's what I think. So, hey, I see we have a few comments over here. Mealy, thank you for the rockets. Appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. Who else? Kryptonia. Kryptonia. Yeah. Any thoughts on MIAO? Solana, MIAO. Let me take a look at MIAO. I don't know this project. MIAO. On Solana. So probably this one. It's on Solana. I mean, 71K market cap, very low cap. Let's take a look at the overall chart. So it launched October 18th. Wow, ran down to like 25,000, ran up to 115. I mean, it's a little volatile, but not so bad as far as the chart goes. It's only as old as it is, from the 18th to 22nd. It's been out a few days, hasn't rugged, so that's a good thing. I don't know. I mean, it's a cat coin. Meow. Pump fun, looks like. When dogs bark for it. I mean, it's cute. It's got possibilities. I'm not real big into the dog and cat coins. Like I said, there's so many out there. There's not a lot of cat coins, so not a ton of competition on cat coins. So it could run. It's got potential. The problem is I don't know anything about the team. I don't know anything about what they got going on. But I mean, at first glance, it looks kind of cool. Let me see if I can open up their X. The link didn't work on their website. Okay, yeah. So works through the Dex screener. Fun, damn. Yeah, cute charts. I mean, look, It's got potential. Like I said, I don't know who the team is. I haven't done any real research on it, but at first glance, I mean, it's cute. It's got potential. You know, it's a cat meme coin. I haven't seen any cat meme coins really go like ultra parabolic, like, you know, into the billions of dollars in market cap. I'm not saying it's not possible, you know, but it's always a first, right? So yeah, at first glance, it could be something. Hard to say. I really don't know. So that's my thought on meow. THE Mind Network. FHE. All right, let's check this out. Mia, FHE. Let me take a quick look at this. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Is this it? Mind Network. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me. Here we go. I mean, I don't know, man. Is this $9,000 market cap? I mean, shit. Shit. Mind Network. I mean, at those market levels, I mean, it's a complete effing gamble. That's all I'm going to say. Like at a nine, you know, if you're getting into a coin at a $9,000 market cap, like that is beyond volatile. I mean, if you've got an extra, you know, if you got $50 and you want to throw at it, I mean, it's like a trip to Las Vegas, right? You know, it's like throwing some money on the roulette table, and seeing where it hits. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Mind Network. Is it really listed? Listed exchanges? Is it really on Gate.io and BitGet and MEXC? No way. Interesting. Huh. I mean, stupid ads. I don't know, to be honest. This is interesting. Just reading about the project a little bit. I mean, the website's a little vague. I would have to do more research on it. I mean, if it's really just a 9K market cap and it's listed on all of those exchanges, that's pretty interesting. I mean, it could do something, but not 9,000, 9 million. Jesus Christ. No wonder. Okay. I didn't have my coffee this morning, so I'm sitting here thinking that this is a $9,000 market cap coin. I do apologize. I'm sure you're all sitting there laughing, going, what the hell is John smoking? Oh my God. I'm sitting there going, this is a $9,000 market cap coin, and it's on Gate.io. I'm sitting there going, I'm like, how is this even possible? I'm sure you're all laughing at me. Literally, I've been cutting coffee out of my diet, and I tell you, so today I didn't have any coffee today, and I'm just sitting here I'm a little like in brain fog, you know, clearing my brain up. Oh, that's freaking funny. I apologize. I'm sure you're laughing at me. I'm sure you're probably some comments over there. That's funny. 9 million, not 9,000. Okay, that makes a big difference. I'm sitting here looking at the 9 million. Look, I need to dig into it. I need to do some research. You know, being a BSC token, there's potential. I mean, I think that there's a lot of big things coming for Binance Smart Chain. Like I said, I think they're going to get a lot of exposure this bull run. That's all I'm going to say. I really think that I'm trying to find some good BNB plays, like the low caps, like, you know, 150, 200K market cap plays that have big narratives that could really fly. And I think that everything on BNB can really just go parabolic, because there's not a lot of competition over there right now. Okay. All of the meme coins, the big meme coins, are on Ethereum and on Solana. And if you look over on BNB, yes, there's a few, but there's not many. So I really need to investigate more into this project to check it out. Like my network, I would, it's definitely, I'm going to read about it for sure. So thank you for putting it on my radar, and I want to just kind of see a bit more. But at a $9 million market cap, yeah, it's definitely a more safe bet than a $9,000 market cap. So I would definitely check it out. Thank you for putting it on my radar, and I'm going to kind of go through their socials and really read about what it is that they're actually doing. So we'll go from there. But I appreciate it. Let me see if there's any other comments. It's funded by Chainlink. Okay, so Chainlink is funding this. Okay, really interesting. That's actually really cool. I'm going to dig into it. Thank you so much. Why is Disco dumping so much? Anders, the market sucks. That's just the reality. And it's a buying opportunity of a freaking lifetime. That's all I can say. I mean, everything right now, if you look at the market overall, hold on. Let's go back over to Disco. And if you look at the chart, it's not bad. Like I said, look at the difference. This, we call this at 135K market cap. It has run up. People are finally taking a little bit of profits, but for it to go from basically, let's say the top was, 2.7 million, give or take, and for it to drop to a 1.3 million, that's nothing. 29% down is nothing in these market conditions. So it's just basically getting out some of the old holders, some of the early buyer whales, and it's totally fine. These market conditions, this is going to happen. If you're looking to DCA in, this is a great time. I think that's my personal thoughts. This might, depending on what the overall crypto market does, I mean, this might dip down to 1.2, 1.1, maybe even 1 million. It might get right into here, around the $1 million market range, like right into this. This might be, it might bounce off of this 1 million range and then start moving back up. But it all depends on what crypto is going to do. Like I said, come over here. Everybody is scared shitless. What is going on in crypto right now? Bitcoin is dumping. Ethereum is dumping. Everything is dumping. And there's so much manipulation. So it's like a freaking yo-yo, up and down, up and down. So everybody's in fear. Nobody knows what's going on in the market. So that is why even amazing projects like Disco are taking some hits, because people are afraid. And they're doing exactly what they shouldn't be doing. They're selling in fear instead of selling in greed. Right now is the time to buy. Right now is the time to hold. Right now, hold. Right now is the time to hold. So if you're watching this and you're a holder and you've got your finger on the sell button, don't do it. Hold and buy more, because when it bounces, like I said, I do believe Disco can overtake LandWolf. So if you watch this whole video, you're going to see why I believe that. And when that happens, and that's when the euphoria is going to kick in here. The FOMO will kick in, and this has so much freaking potential. So that's my thoughts on that, everybody. Let me see. I think there was a couple more questions. What are your thoughts about shitcoin? The floor already in? Hey, Ray, Raj, I do believe that shitcoin, the floor is pretty close. Let me just pull up shitcoin. Look, so this is what I was looking for. The other day on the live stream, we were like right about here around this 1.3, $1.4 million market cap. And everybody was asking like, should we buy shitcoin? Should we buy shitcoin? I'm like, I don't know. With the markets the way they've been, so this is down 14% today on the 24 hours. So everything is down. Okay. So everybody that's, why is Disco dumping? Because the markets suck. Everything is dumping. Look, so this has hit 730K market cap right here, and we're at 740 right here. It's basically been trading sideways with some little peaks, but from October 14th to the 23rd, 22nd, whatever it is today. So what is that? 8 days, something like that. 5, 6, 7, 8 days, we've been trading sideways in really bad market conditions. Okay. So for me, I would say this is probably pretty much the floor. Okay. And this is what I was looking for. I was looking for this sideways action right here. I was looking for some of this sideways action. And I think this is a great time for accumulating, anywhere I would say from 700 to 800K looks like a good entry for shitcoin. And just wait. Nothing is going to really go parabolic until the markets stabilize, until people are out of fear. None of these coins are going to go parabolic. You're not going to see shitcoin doing 100x until the markets turn. Like I said, I think we're going to see an $800 Solana. I believe that. When that happens, that's when you're going to see projects like shitcoin go to 30, 40, 50 million dollars. That's when you're going to make that money. Until then, accumulate. If there's nice little pumps and you can take little profits, do it. Buy back in on the dips, get better supply control, and really help the project grow. That's the best you can do for projects like this. And the same goes for Disco, guys. The same goes for Disco. Like I said, where there we go. We're at a 1.3 million. Here's the thing. Disco's pumped a lot. Okay. Up, like 3-4 days of sideways action. So, terrible markets dip. And then right now we're a little bit on a downward trend here. Where is the floor? We need a little bit of sideways action. So is that going to come, here at the 1.3, 1.2? It needs to trade sideways for a few days. We need to find the new floor. Okay. Wherever that is, whether that's here at a 1.3, 1.2, 1.1, it's somewhere in here. It's going to hit the floor. Okay. And then it's going to trade sideways for a day or two until the markets warm back up. And when the markets warm back up, that's when we're going to see it take off. We're going to see it go, just I think $5, $6, $10 million quick. And when that happens, that's when the FOMO kicks in. That's when we can overtake LandWolf. That's when we can do all these other things. So for me, this is a great time to get in. Like I said, if it dips a little more, buy some more, DCA in a bit more. Hold, hodl. Okay. Oh man, I wasn't sharing this screen. Jesus Christ, people. Once again, I'm so sorry. I apologize. So everything I was talking about, this chart I was showing you over here. Look at this. This is what I wanted to. Why? So look at this chart. There we go. It's been really on an upward tick. Okay. We had a lot of upward tick. We had very little sideways action. We had some heavy sell-offs due to market conditions just being complete poop. Okay. It ran back up again, which was absolutely amazing in these market conditions. Okay. 2.6 million. We've been on a bit of a downward trend from 2.7 million all the way down here to 1.3 million. Okay. That's really not much. Like I said, 26% down in 24 hours is nothing in these market conditions. Okay. But like I said, what we need to do is we need to figure out where this floor is. It's probably going to, I'm hoping it bounces right around the 1.5. That to me would be a really good floor. If we can hold 1.5 or 1.2 or 3, trade this way, trade sideways for a few days until the overall market gets bullish again. And then that's when we're going to see this go whoosh, parabolic and shoot off the chart, surpassing all-time highs. I think we get this to go up into, the $10 million market cap range pretty quick once the markets settle. So it's got nothing to do with Disco. It's got everything to do with the markets, the overall crypto markets, right? So it's just people are in fear and they're doing what they're not supposed to do. They're selling in fear instead of selling in greed. Right now is the time to be buying. Okay. Looking for good projects. So like you right here, you mister, this guy right here that just sold $803. You're stupid. You're dumb. Dumb. This guy right here that bought $445, smart. So just my own personal thoughts there, but that's where my brain goes. So everybody, this was just a quick little video. I do need to get running. I got some stuff I got to do this morning, but I do hope you all have a great day. And I wanted to put this stuff on your, radar. I think it has great potential. I think Disco is definitely got the potential to be the new LandWolf in there some. So everybody, please give me some thumbs ups, some comments, some likes, some subscribes. All of that stuff really helps me a lot. So I appreciate you guys viewing and share this with your friends. And like I said, the likes, that's all I can ask you to do. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps our channel. It really helps the algorithm. So please give us that support. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget to smile, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Take care, everybody.